experiment is to show experimentally that carbon dioxide is given out during respiration. The material required for performing this experiment is you will need a conical flask, a delivery tube which is bent twice at right angles, a rubber cork with a hole, some germinating seeds, potassium hydroxide solution, Vaseline, test tubes, beaker, thread, blotting paper and some water. Potassium hydroxide solution has a property that it absorbs carbon dioxide from the air. Now the setup we'll be creating will look something like this. We'll be taking some germinating seeds inside a conical flask, and with the help of a thread we'll suspend a test tube containing potassium hydroxide pellets in it, and then we will cork this conical flask. The purpose of adding KOH is that when the germinating seeds will respire, they will use oxygen and they will produce carbon dioxide, and that carbon dioxide will be absorbed by the potassium hydroxide pellets in the test tube, creating a low pressure inside this flask. Then the delivery tube, as we discussed, it's a U-shaped delivery tube. The other end of the delivery tube has been kept in a beaker which has water in it. So as the pressure decreases in this conical flask, you will find that the water level starts rising in the delivery tube at this end. So this shows that during the process of respiration, oxygen was being used up by these germinating seeds and carbon dioxide is being released, and because the carbon dioxide is continuously being absorbed by the KOH in the test tube, the pressure decreased, which caused the water level to rise at this end of the test tube. Set up the apparatus as shown here. You can see I've taken some germinating seeds in a conical flask, and in this test tube over here we have pellets of potassium hydroxide which absorb carbon dioxide from the air. The mouth of this conical flask has been plugged using cotton. You can also use a cork instead. The U-shaped delivery tube, whose one end is dipped in water and the other end is in the conical flask. So you'll find that the water starts rising at this end of the delivery tube when the seeds in the flask they respire. This is because when respiration occurs, seeds will be absorbing oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide, which creates a vacuum in the flask, due to which a low pressure is created inside the flask and the water level starts rising on the other end.